Welcome back into Scalzo and Brust across the ESPN Wisconsin. Greg Scalzo, Ben Brust, Josh DiMaggio, young Riley Yauk with you. We're presented by the official beer of the NFL, Bud Light. You, the Scalzo and Brust family, calling, texting 800-990-ESPN, Twitter at Scalzo and Brust. And we're excited to be joined by the mayor of Milwaukee, Mayor Cavalier Johnson. Thanks for joining us today. I know it's a busy day in the city.
It's a busy day in the city, but I'm happy to be with you guys.
Yes, we're happy that you were here with us. So here's the main question that I want to ask, because there's a little bit of fear running through the building right now. Fans were appealing to you and your office, the mayor office of Milwaukee, to shut down ESPN Milwaukee because my co-host, Ben Brust here, wore an Aaron Rodgers New York Jets jersey to Packers training camp, and people were very upset. So we want to know, have you made a decision on whether or not you're shutting down the radio station yet?
I have made a decision. And the decision is that we're going to let you guys stay on the air. We're going to let you guys stay on the air, and for a number of reasons. Because in sports, in sports, much like politics, you gotta aim for the future, and we've got a future. So, my thing is, I think we need to reinforce our love for the Green Bay Packers. All right, and we've got to find a way to move forward there. So that's what I think. And so you guys are going to stay on the air to make sure that all of us, the collective listenership, that we continue to reinforce our love for Green Bay.
Mr. Mayor, so I've always wanted to say that. I've never really talked to a mayor before, so I'm excited to do this. What's the most outrageous request you've ever come across at your office?
Most outrageous request? It's hard to pinpoint one. It's one of those things where you ask the question and then it's hard to find the answer, even though there have been a zillion of them that have happened. I'd have to think about it and get back to you, but trust me, there have been so many. So many.
I can only imagine. I'm guessing this was your first complaint about a sports radio station. Maybe not, though.
No, this is the first one.
Okay.
This is the first one. But, things will happen. I understand this is the first one, a complaint about a sports radio station. But folks need to find love in everything that we do. And I think, if folks do that, then love will find a way.
Hey, I like that you're using the word love a lot. That is the Packers' new quarterbacks. We're talking to Mayor Cavalier Johnson here. Scalzo and Brust across ESPN Wisconsin. What were your thoughts on the Packers' decision to move on from Aaron Rodgers and to embrace the love that is Jordan Love?
Well, again, look, in Milwaukee, we've got a tradition where mayors stay for a long time. Certainly my predecessor stayed for nearly 20 years. And, I'm the new guy. Aaron Rodgers was here for a long time in Green Bay. Now there's a new guy coming in. We want to give him a chance. I just want the people of Milwaukee to give me a chance. I think that all of us should give the new quarterback in Green Bay a chance.
Yeah, that being said, Mayor Torey Lowe from 1017 The Truth, he joins us every Tuesday, and he's mentioned that he thinks there's more pressure for Jordan Love being a black quarterback for the Packers. As the first elected black mayor of Milwaukee, do you feel like he'll be under more pressure?
Hey, that's a real thing. There's a reason why, historically, you haven't seen a lot of African-American players in the role of quarterback. So I think there will be, additional scrutiny for Jordan Love. And it's not that he's coming in as quarterback of just any old team. He's coming in to be the quarterback of the Green Bay Packers, right? A team that's got a storied history going back to the beginning of the NFL, and a team that's had back-to-back Hall of Fame caliber quarterbacks like Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre. So there will be additional scrutiny on him because of that, and also because he happens to be an African-American man. I absolutely believe that.
Talking with Mayor Cavalier Johnson here on Scalzo and Brust across ESPN Wisconsin. We've got to ask you your prediction for the season. 17 games. What's the Packers' record?
17 games. What's the Packers' record? Look, I think that the Packers have a really good chance of making some really good headway in this season and going into the postseason as well. And I think probably around 17 games. I'm going to say 17 games. I think the Packers can do it. You know why? I think it's because love conquers all.
Ooh, we're getting a lot of love puns today. I like this.
How many times you've worked on campaign slogans before?
I'm new to this, man. So.
Well, Mayor, we appreciate the time. We appreciate you keeping us on the air here.
Thank you, Mayor.
Thank
Hey.
you, Mayor. Thank you, Mayor.
You guys are welcome. I mean, keep doing the great work you guys are doing on air.
On air. Any advice for Ben to get more love now from the Packers fans who are
Can you
upset at
sign
him?
my Aaron Rodgers Jets jersey?
Well, I would not do that.
Matt LaFleur did.
I know he did. I'll leave that to the coach. If you got like a yard sign or something like that with my name on it, I'll sign that. How about that?
All right. Thank you, Mayor. We appreciate the time. And best of luck to you.
All right. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye. Mayor
Cavalier Johnson keeping us on air.
It's a breaking news sounder.
That's good news for us.
Oh, baby!
Oh, baby. Now this is some breaking news.
Mayor Cavalier Johnson's keeping us on the air. And it's all because I wore a Jets jersey to Packers training camp that we had asked this question. This is a crazy world.
I like how you were like, the coach did. He was like, yeah, I know the coach did. He's like, I'm aware that Matt LaFleur signed your jersey, but he wouldn't.
The mayor knows who I am. Popular.
You're blushing right now.
I don't get.
Do you know what a mayor does?
Not
Like,
really.
if I were to ask you about like mayoral duties, do you understand who the mayor
If I
is?
had to guess, he works with like city planners to work on like, I don't know, the Milwaukee night market. I don't know, get some activations going in the town.
He works in marketing?
He plans events. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you got to draw people to your city. So when he sits up at that thing with the gavel, I guess he's not a judge, but they have a gavel at those
Are you being
meetings.
serious right now?
Can't people like bring problems to
Are
them?
you talking about like a city hall?
I am so
Like a
glad,
city
Josh.
hall.
I am so glad. Ben goes into my ear as the mayor is talking. Goes, I have a political question for him.
Oh, jeez.
He didn't let me ask.
I didn't say one way or the other. I wanted you out of my ear because I was worried he was going to finish the answer. Like, you could tell, right? He's good. He gives you good, short, quick, concise answers. Some interviewees will give you like minutes long. He gives you those good answers like quickly and concisely. And I was worried that we were going to end up with just silence when you were out of my ear, because for people that don't know, when Ben's talking in my ear, I can't hear out of the other ear what the mayor is saying. So I was just telling you to get out of my ear.
I know, but I wanted to ask him. I was going to ask him, can you help restore my faith in politics?
You really are like a golden retriever.
You should have.
You're like a first grader.
You should have just asked him simply, "What do you do at work every day?"
Should have.
Because
Call him back.
that would have been a lot more revealing, I think, than restoring your
Like,
faith in
what
politics.
is, you wake up and put your undies on. What do you do the rest of the day, Mayor?
You could just say, "What's an average day like?"
No. We need the details.
Because you seem to
We
have
know
no
Greg
idea.
wakes up and sits on the toilet for 30 minutes and reads his phone. Or used to before a kid.
Yeah. Those were the days.
You sound so happy.
Rudy from Sheboygan chimes in, says, easy choice to allow the show to thoroughly dominate the airwaves. Mayor Johnson clearly has a handle on who really butters the bread in this city. Scalzo and Brust are truly invulnerable. In Ben, we Brust.
Rudy. Oh, we've turned in the show. We just chant.
Is he the official, unofficial mayor of the Scalzo and Brust family? Or is he the official mayor, since he's a real mayor?
I think the official unofficial.
I think the official unofficial, yeah.
Okay, fair.
Yeah. I mean, we've got 3 mayors, right? We've got the mayor in Madison, and we've got, I'm guessing Beaver Dam has a
I
mayor.
would imagine they have one.
Does every city have a mayor?
Yes, but
In some
sometimes
form.
there's, in some form or fashion. Sometimes there's just city councils,
You guys still
right?
haven't told me what the mayor does.
I'm all right. So the mayor is like the boss of the city. So right there's you don't know how government works.
Not
you don't know
really.
what federalism means. So it's kind of difficult, right? You have the city of Milwaukee as its own entity. You have the state of Wisconsin as its own entity, and you have the federal government as its own entity. I'll break it down as simply as possible.
Do they interact at all?
I mean, couldn't we just say he was what would stand for as like the president of Milwaukee?
I guess, but then Ben is going to be like, "Oh, does that mean he could take Milwaukee to war?" So
Oh, shut it.
you may have asked that.
I mean,
if he called him the president of Milwaukee, you're envisioning like him in like the war room, like this, being the quote unquote president.
Getting secret intelligence. And
So we got the city, we got the state, and we got federal.
So the mayor runs the city, right? The governor runs the state. The president
pays the
runs
mayor?
the country.
My taxes?
Who do you think does, Ben? Of course your taxes
Who
do.
pays the president?
I didn't think the president made that much on salary. Heard they make their money on appearances after.
Is that how they make their money?
Insider trading too, it sounds like.
Here's a question that might be controversial.
I love Ben just takes like a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit here.
Just enough
How
to
much
get by
of this
life.
is coming off of just random arguments me and Josh have had over the years?
Socialism versus capitalism?
Yeah.
Does this is a question now, Ben? Don't take offense. Should Ben have the right to vote?
Don't take offense. What do you?
I mean, no, absolutely not. It's clearly just going to be influenced by somebody telling him who to vote for.
Correct.
But I don't think Ben votes in general.
He doesn't seem to know the tiniest bit about what anyone does at any level.
Ben in Grafton makes an important point. There are cities and mayors like that elect mayors that are literally dogs.
Yeah.
Like dogs have been elected mayors
So I could
before.
become the mayor.
Hypothetically, yes. Now, those tend to not be in cities like Milwaukee, where
Might have a tougher competition here.
yes. Stephen Pewaukee says it's the CEO of the city. Daniel, the official landscaping swap of the Scalzo and Brust family,
Does in the text line.
says it's hot outside today, boys. Sucks being me working out in it. Lucky to be you guys. Let's give a big round of applause to Daniel.
How about all the workers?
And all the workers outside today. He also adds that Ben shouldn't be allowed to speak in public. That's one step too far.
Yeah, we just
Take
wanted-
away his voting rights, but
I know who to vote for. Usually
Run
the person
away.
that's going to help keep money in my pockets.
break.
we'll do some 1-0 next. That's Scalzo and Brust. We're presented by Bud Light.
You're listening to Bud Light, Scalzo, and Brust.
I got a knocking in my knees and a wobble in my walk, and I'm trembling.